Hey guys, welcome back. We are live with our next exciting set of sword fighting in OSL. And to kick it off, we got Jalapenos versus Meight. Believe it or not, yes, that is how you pronounce his name. We confirmed it with him shortly before we just opened up the stream again. It is Meight, not Might, as some of you were guessing. But anyway, here we go. This is a super exciting match. I thought it was Meight for a very long time. Until today. So you learned something new. Anyway, we got it kicking off. Jalapenos versus Meight.
Oh, spicy!
It also sounds weird to say that, but anyway.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna mess it up a few times, but regardless.
Nice little build by Jalapenos here. You know what? I actually thought that it was gonna be something much bigger than that, so I take it back.
Where did that sprinkle come from, bro?
That was a absolutely insane sprinkle. The problem with sprinkling with a falchion, as most of you guys know, it sprinkles like a foil or like a stick. So not gonna really do much damage there. Jalapenos finally breaks out of that. He needs some green. Oh, he gets a perfect breaker there. His yellow connects. It's looking good. Might look to double that. No,
Jalapenos pretty happy with his boards
state. Yeah, definitely the right option. Gets a nice little double there, and it might kill Meight here. It looks like it is.
Yeah.
First game.
Bit unlucky for Meight there. And that was a big opener, but yeah, you're not looking to sprinkle that big with a falch. I mean, Meight's still a pretty tidy board, but at the end of the day, Jalapenos is able to defend so much with how clean his board was.
Yeah. Jalapenos going for another little board. Looks like he's got the first layer of the green blocks as the trigger, but he's not getting any blue neutrals. He needs a red as well if he wants to break this out.
It's interesting how differently both of these guys have approached this. Like Meight had about, let's say he had the better opener, definitely the better setup from Meight, but he just spent so much time trying to get an extra combo to it, which, you know, it ended up killing him, and it just shows you right there. You know, sometimes it's better to just send it, guys. It really is.
Yeah, definitely, especially in matches like these. Super unfortunate. I mean, Meight, we call it a dink dink die. He really just kind of, there's not much he could do there. You know, he either gets the pieces, the breakers, or he doesn't, and he dies. He didn't really do anything wrong. Maybe greeted that opener like Ryan was saying.
Anchoring this one
again.
Super good build.
Yeah, this one definitely looking a lot better.
Yeah, I want to say like that build and his previous build, which I know he didn't send, but
look at this nice little follow-up, tons of sprinkles. He's taking a little bit of a risk here, just like last game, where sending those sprinkles kind of just gives Jalapenos more to work with. Jalapenos getting the right pieces here to break out. Things aren't looking too bad for him
on his board right now.
Yeah, he's got a lot of outs here. Jalapenos not looking to double the blue. I think that's probably the right decision, just for momentum. He's going to go a little bit quicker, and he does get out.
That's a big combo.
Super well on Meight. Meight getting close up to high. He gets the break.
He's still on it.
Yeah, he's going a little bit quicker here. It's nice to see. Yeah, Meight is definitely kicking it up a notch. Again, like we talked about, it's not really how you start, it's how you finish. Meight getting some nice momentum going. Jalapenos definitely has more ammunition on his board, more blocks, but it looks like he's going to dink. Ooh, he's got a lot of breakers here. I think I probably would have broken that red to give him more options here.
It's all about the blue.
Looks like Jalapenos
is not going to get it.
Yeah, Jalapenos questionable. Not breaking that red there. He would have had access to his yellow in 1 and 2. Definitely would have given him more options and more chances to break that blue center. But anyway, Jalapenos going for another side build. Things are looking...
Looks like Meight's going for something similar, and just to keep you up to date, it is 2-1 to Jalapenos. Very tight set so far. Again, like I could see this going either way.
I think these games are going to go a lot better the longer they go on. Again, those initial nerves, those first OSL sets, are definitely going to weigh on people. So
it always does.
Going to solve how people are playing. But Meight fishing for that yellow so he can break out his center a little bit. It's not coming in yet. He needs a blue to get out of this.
I like the speed of Meight. He's going super quick.
Yeah, it's nice to see. I probably would have cubed that instead of doing all sprinkles there, but
probably just the product of the speed. Again, he had the double there on that yellow.
Double that as well, but again, Jalapenos high up on his board, getting that blue clear. It's nice. You need to connect that yellow. Ooh, yellow breaker breaks. Again, Jalapenos not a bad board. If he gets any breakers, he's going to chain clear right out of this, and here they come.
Yeah, I'd say he's feeling pretty comfortable in this spot.
Look at this. He's getting,
look at this green. Yeah, it's just linking up everything.
Good pressure.
Yeah, he needs to get rid of that blue. He's going to do it. And yeah, Jalapenos is going to break his entire center. It's not looking
Yellow's still not
too hot right here.
Okay, I think that he can get out of this. He's definitely ahead in the piece queue than Jalap.
Oh, for sure.
Oh
no.
Man, he says oops in game. That's tough because you know what? He actually played that top of his board pretty well to give him, pretty efficient for the most part. But at one flip, I know how that flip goes. That's a tough one.
Yeah, and honestly, Meight just has to let that go and just say next game. GG's, go next.
Yeah,
honestly,
it's very easy to go on tilt there.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Ryan,
nice opener.
Some say master of it, which goes all too well. Anyway, Jalapenos, I'd say looking all right. It's not too bad. He's kind of got some mixed blocks in there, but if you can connect that green, maybe you'll get rid of that red, and he's in a good spot. Meight up high. He's got to do a lot of digging here. He needs a lot to get access to that green, and that sort of bails him out. But maybe connecting these reds. He needs a red to break out. Yep, there it is.
Oh,
good stuff. Getting close to the green. Probably would have stored that red and yellow breaker, but he's buying himself some time.
Green here.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
It's all lining
green
up.
Does not connect though yet.
He's looking
for that green. Close though. Oh man,
that red piece.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, he could have broken that, given him more space. Again, it's so hard in situations like that. Oh man, the green's cut off again. He never gets it, so he wouldn't have had it out, but you never know.
Lucky for me at there.
One extra space. If you're just a little bit more efficient.
Yeah, honestly, I think just Meight like slowing down a little bit would I think would benefit him. Honestly, like he's comfortably outpacing Jalapenos.
Yeah.
But just some of these flips again, probably nerves. I know if I was in this position, I'd be a little bit nervous myself now. But
yeah, but no, for the most part, these games are pretty close.
Yeah, I think that the score's 4-1 to Jalapenos right now. I think it honestly could have been any score at this point.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and that's the fun part of these games. It's sort of a coin toss, and you know what? We're just in the beginning of it right now, so it can still go any way. Jalapenos, a nice little yellow on his board. He might cube his corner here. Oh, does Jalapenos get this off? And
he does.
He sees it. It's going to be massive.
Huge.
Meight.
That's going straight into the clips and memes channel.
Yeah, that's it.
Jalapenos loving that.
Yeah, Jalapenos, that's his channel for sure. The Discord channel with all the memes and clips.
Yuki Light saying, Meight, worst luck. Yeah, Yuki Light's sort of thinking Meight's not getting very lucky in these
going for another
games.
Sprinkle here. He's having a problem with cubing these blocks.
Oh, that's going to work.
He probably could have cubed that there too, though.
That's so huge, honestly.
Yeah, nice combo for sure, but there's going to be a lot of sprinkles, and most of it's going to get eaten up by Jalapenos' high block. Jalapenos could have broken that. Opting to
all he needs is a blue
neutral. Oh, does he see it? He doesn't see it. He had the triple.
I think it looked like he was angling towards the extra combo at the end there. If you guys in chat seen that, but maybe just got cold feet at the last second.
Okay, this one's a no-brainer though. He gets a nice one.
Yeah.
Crits Meight right in his 5 and 6 columns, and he's just done. That's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough.
I think Meight's he needs to just sort of take a breather here and just not let this get to him. I feel like you could say he's been hard done by in some of these games, even some of it by his own doing. Yeah, I think he's got a lot more he can show here, regardless of the scoreline, to be honest.
Yeah, I like him not cubing that there. That's maybe the right decision. Although I will say, Jalapenos does go for these high breaker stacks, so the side sword actually wouldn't be too bad here. Jalapenos, though, getting a beautiful combo off. I mean, that's just gonna mid-game hit him so hard. Meight, though, has a lot of breakers stored. We got a nice break off.
Yeah.
Closing off his middle from the yellow, opting for the green. He gets both breakers, so he's chilling.
And he gets a red on top.
Break, and look at this. He's just going to clear it out. He goes for it again. He's going for pure momentum here. Oh, and he almost gets Jalapenos. Breaking out.
Meight just needs to follow up right here with another strike.
Yeah.
Jalapenos.
It's all about momentum. Like we talked about before, board state. Recognizing
oh, this is going to be big.
It's
going to be big from Hala.
Oh, Jalapenos storing it, though. What do he get to... No 3-sword.
No 3-sword this time.
Though. This is a close game. Good match by both players.
Yeah. Maybe the best match of the set so far, right here.
Yeah, definitely. This one's definitely more competitive. Jalapenos getting beautiful sprinkle off there. Again, maybe more fueling a Meight at this point. With some more ammunition. Oh, he gets cut off, though.
Angus in chat saying, looks like both are playing nervous. I think,
yeah.
Possibly.
Damn,
again, who would blame him, right?
Lots of options there. Jalapenos had some nice storing of breakers, though. So, playing defensive, and especially against Meight's sprinkles, his strikes that are always accompanied by lots of sprinkles. Good tactic.
Are we at a match point right here? 7-1, I believe?
Yeah, it's 7-1. It's crazy too because these games definitely seem a lot closer.
Yeah, I think if we
go.
If we let people like guess,
5-6 though, it's so terrible. This is gonna hit Meight so hard.
Oh yeah.
Fortunately for him, the bigger strike hits in 5-6.
It's unlucky that that went in 5-6 for me. Yeah, I think if you show these people blind, they probably would assume that it would be a lot closer than this. So regardless of how this ends up, I wouldn't sort of let this annoy them too much. I think they've both done pretty well here for their first OSL game. Yeah.
I figured you're... Oh, maybe slow down a little bit here. Oh, Jalapenos gets the blue though in the last second. He's like, what the hell's going on? Please let me get a yellow. He's praying. Does he get it?
He's not going to get it.
Jalapenos noticing the board state, getting that break off and winning, taking it. That's 8-1. Again, these games are still going to go on. Meight still has a chance to kind of grab more points. Is it points? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it points?
Well, Jalapenos has the points. What Meight's looking for here, other than glory, be like, yeah, I only lost by this much. He's looking for win percentage, right?
Oh, right. Yeah. So kind of the same thing, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, if you're tied, on points with people, or we also have some fourth place players going through this year. So if any of these guys end up finishing fourth, it may come into play where they're like, all right, well.
I think Meight might have had a double there. Still works out though. See if he can get some momentum.
Yeah. At this point, Jalapenos might take his foot off the gas a little bit. Maybe play a bit more relaxed. Same with Meight. Might be playing a bit more relaxed now, but it's still all to play for with these guys. The points are just the main part of the story, right? They're still looking to get as many wins here as possible. Jalapenos taking it 9-1.
Yeah, deficit's definitely getting a little bit bigger here. Let's see if Meight can pull out anything. Both have pretty similar opener builds. Meight gets cut off. Jalapenos got a high board. I would love to see if Meight could build a side sword here. rip apart Jalapenos' breakers, but oh man, Jalapenos beats him to it. Nothing's gonna break, and then the yellow comes late. That would have been like a full clear. Maybe not. I don't think it cascaded too much down there, but
yeah, I think Jalapenos is sort of getting into the rhythm of things right now.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And
10 to 1, 4 games left.
It's going to be super handy for me to like sort of go back on and watch. All right, well, made mistakes here, right? This is how I can improve. So I think what we have here is like the base of a pretty good player who can definitely bounce back from this and qualify from this group.
Oh, absolutely. Especially if he takes a look at, I would just break that yellow. Break that yellow, try to double that blue and call it a day. He doubles the blue, just says LOL. Jalapenos messing up the combo. He might have got himself into trouble here, but he gets a double blue. Let's see. I think. Oh, are things lagging?
It might just be you. Yo, Meight. No way. Ah, that's so sad. Meight had the setup for the insta, just lost out last second. Jalapenos breaking out. He's still in a decent spot here though. Meight, if you can get
a little bit of lag there. I'm back though. Looks like Meight just needs a green, and he's out.
Or a yellow.
Does he get it? He doesn't get it. It's one turn too late. He would have blasted Jalapenos with a massive combo if he got that off.
Yeah. Did you see the insta setup he had as well?
Yeah.
Gio in the chat saying, I like how Meight plays, just needs to polish some decision making. Yeah, I think so. I absolutely agree. Again, I think like if he watches this back, there's a lot he can learn from it. And also, after getting those like first initial game jitters out of the way, I think he can come back from this in a big way. Personally.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to see, like I said before, if he took some notes, sort of on the mistakes that he's making right now. Watches this gameplay back and kind of adjusts a little bit, because Meight definitely has the speed, like you is saying, just kind of refine it a little bit, you know, and you're pretty much good to go. Meight, maybe he's getting gifted a double here. He doesn't go for it. I definitely would have liked to see the yellow B double there. Jalapenos.
I think everyone we've watched today, we've watched 3 different matches, 6 different competitors. I think everyone we've seen today has definitely earned a little bit of respect from how they've all approached this, and how they've just, you know, immediately after the group draw, the minute the tournament's open, they're like, all right, I want to play straight away on stream in front of now 66 people.
It's awesome to see.
Yeah,
you guys are in for a treat. Normally we don't get stuff like this. See, I think that there's a few games left. Love to see Meight win some of these, just to get some wins underneath his belt. Jalapenos opting to not break that. He's looking for a green neutral. Now he dingoes it. Well played. It's 5-6 and Meight's board. Not going to do a ton of damage. Meight just looking for a yellow here. Jalapenos, any sort of follow-up is going to devastate him. I don't know if it's coming anytime soon, though. Meight buying some time, but also fueling Jalapenos' board.
Yeah,
some blocks.
Just waiting for that yellow. He's fully zoned in the yellow.
Oh my god. And he doesn't break the green in his middle. Oh my, this is just tragic.
Jalapenos breaking big as well.
Oh man, that is just tragic. Tragic stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's how these
sets can go sometimes. Take a second to admire how cool this ship is, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
I don't know if you can see it on the stream, but this ship is pretty sick.
Yeah, and that's going to be given away to one lucky viewer, whoever. If you guys watch, get channel points, and make predictions, you can earn channel points to buy raffle tickets with at the end of the tournament. And we're going to give this ship away to one lucky viewer.
And we're going to give away some Poe too, whatever I have.
And we're giving away some Poe Jazz, it's just announced, so. Yeah, so the more you guys watch, the more you're gonna get rewarded. You know.
Yeah, I think that there's one more game that's supposed to be played, but
Yeah, we're sitting at 13-1 on the stream right now. Do you want to just one of you guys online? You want to poke them and say, "Hey, play one more"?
yeah, I said it in the chat.
Thanks. Oh, I'm just noticing that looks like Sonic, Ori, and Demon Toad had a side bet on this for 100k.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Were the predictions that Jalapenos was going to win, or what?
One of them picked Hala, one of them picked me. I'm not sure which. I can't really scroll through them all. No, there's a ton of messages there.
We have some degenerate gamblers. Oh, Meight
right.
finally beating Jalapenos, breaking that very streaky run.
Yeah, taking the final game.
At least ending it off on
13-2.
somewhat of a high note.
Yeah,
At least ending it off on a win. GG's to both guys. Meight showing some good kits in his arsenal there. You know, the speed and everything like that. If he can just refine the openers a little bit, and the decisions, I think that he'd be pretty solid. Jalapenos doing pretty well there. Again, first matches, there's a lot of nerves and stuff like that. But overall, good play by both players. I'm excited to see what comes next from them.
Holy Christmas.
got Meight and Jalapenos joining us.
Golly.
How's it going, guys?
I think I couldn't
Man,
hold it open to save
that
my
was
life.
so rough. Dude, same. What the fuck was that?
Almost 100
Oh,
bags
sorry.
that game. Bagless. But Jala, he played much better than I did. Much better under pressure than I.
I guess so, but
It's all right,
definitely
guys.
won't do it to
Both
get
played
further.
well.
Yeah, it was
It's
fun.
very early on in the tournament.
improve.
It's the first games.
That's true.
It's fun. It's cool. It's fun being
And
all this.
there's many more games to be played, so
Yeah, I'm looking
many more
forward to it.
matches.
Yeah, here,
No,
well
I'm
played,
good.
boys. And honestly, if Meight, if you watch back on some of those, like I think a lot of people agreed, like you've got a very sort of solid base to like bounce back from this and qualify from the group. If you watch back this set, just check some of like the little mistakes you made. And
Okay.
just sort of take note of them. Honestly, I think you'll kill it. So good job, well played to both of you guys. I think the score doesn't fully represent how close it could have been. Like, if certain breakers fell in certain ways, like it could have been different. But I think Jalapenos well deserved, good win. Especially like as you got further into the set, you started to look pretty comfortable.
Yeah, that's what it felt
A lot
like.
of big combos. Man, I'm expecting to see some of those in the clips later on.
Well, I'm not recording, so I'm gonna have to grab them from the stream, I guess.
A lot of people looking to see some more Jalapenos clips.